Hello everybody, my name's Dave and welcome to another episode of The Points of Articulation. Now today we're looking at another Star Wars Titanium series ship. This is the Neimoidian Shuttle. Now the Neimoidians are those guys from episode 1, 2, and 3 that have the red eyes that were on the droid control ships. And this is mainly from the Clone Wars. Oops. Which was a pretty cool TV show. I think I like Rebels a little more. But anywho, we'll go over the mold, the paint, and then look at the stand, and that's about it. So let's get started. Okay, for the mold, there is a lot of molded detail in here. And we'll start from the front. We have molded lights on here. Paneling, pipes, cockpit, which is molded, and it has a hinge. I don't think that's show accurate, but whatever. It's pretty cool. Going up the side. There's all that molded detail. And there's even molded detail in the front. So that's pretty cool. Move to the back. We have our engines that aren't painted in, but it's alright. There's our door. Landing bay, whatever. And this side's the same as the other. We'll look at the bottom. We have our two screws holding it together, our peg hole, copyright correct. There's a closer look at the door. And also it has landing gear. Now in the show this folds up, but for the model it just sits there. So I guess even if you don't have a stand, it just stays like that. Even the landing gear is molded nicely. See, like little hinges and whatnot. Oh, beautiful. Doesn't want to zoom in. There you go. So yeah, all the details there. So we'll go over the paint next. Okay, for the paint, we had this olive khaki color. I don't know if that's right, but it's like a greenish yellow. And that is the main color for the ship. You can see that all around here. Now it also has black wash on it to show off all this molded detail. And it looks real good. It looks like they brushed it on. You can see the strokes. But it doesn't really matter to me. It looks pretty awesome, regardless of how they did it. Now, along with the green, we had this copper color that goes throughout the ship. See it in there. In the front. It's even on the bottom. And then with that, we also have this dark color. It's like a brownish black. And it might be the same as the wash. I'm not too sure. But anywho, that's goes all the way around. It's the same color for the landing gear, the bay. And I might be wrong, but it could be copper. All this is painted that copper color. And this black is just rubbed on it. Because if you could see, it's all copper underneath that black. Like right here, copper and then black on the inside. And same for the door. It's all copper with the black really thick. And the engines aren't painted, but whatever. And we have blue and white. Blue and silver, I mean. These little lights. And that about does it for the paint. It's a cool little model, so next we'll look at the stand. Okay, just like other ships of this line, it does come with a stand. It's a newer one, so it's black. Just like all the rest, it just pegs in down here. And it looks pretty cool. Like, I like when they do more obscure ships. I think that it makes them stand out more. I think that's pretty neat. Because when you get the same thing, TIE Fighters, X-Wings, Star Destroyers, it gets boring. Who the hell wants to look at a whole shelf full of the same stuff? Okay, before we end, I'll give it a little measure, and then we'll call it quits for today. Bloop. Okay, so it stands, just let me get it even there, about 2.5 inches. So it's a little ship, but it's got some girth. It reminds me of a Beetle, and it's a decent size. So that does it for my review of the Star Wars Titanium series Neimoidian Shuttle. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.